Hi, this is Cliff Bentz. I'm happy to be with you this afternoon. I'm going to talk about the 2017 transportation package. There was some suggestion that this somehow was Kate Brown's bill. It wasn't. The bill was designed and put together by legislators. It happened that during 2017 there were 35 Democrats in the Oregon House and 25 Republicans. So the Democrats only needed one Republican vote to get to the magic 36, which is the amount of votes it takes to pass a transportation or a tax bill. A transportation tax or a gas tax is dedicated by the Constitution to roads. The money raised at the pump must be used for roads and bridges. It happened that there is an incredible need in Oregon to maintain bridges. The ODOT analysis indicates that of the state-owned bridges, at the rate of repair and replacement, it would have taken us somewhere between 700 and 900 years to replace our bridges. The life of a bridge is about 150 years, so this was not going to work. And in addition, we had a slow but sure crumbling and deterioration of our state highways. So something had to be done. This is not a situation where one can hope that somehow the economy will expand and thus allow more gasoline to be sold. In fact, just the opposite is happening as more people drive higher mileage cars and, in fact, electric cars. They're not paying into the ODOT funds to help keep our roads maintained. So something had to be done. House Bill 2017 was that bill. Now, we Republicans had a choice. We could have stood over on the side and watched, and eventually one of those 25 Republicans would have joined the Democrats, made a deal of some sort, and the rest of us would have been left watching a really bad bill. So the caucus appointed me to go in and negotiate for them and put together the best bill possible, report back to them frequently to let them know what was going on, and this I did. Now, it happened that Dr. Bueller was a member of our caucus at the time, and he was kept up to speed on every part of the bill. He did not object to the bill, and in fact sat down with me on a number of occasions to go over the content of the bill, not to mention asking for a project, the Cooley interchange of $50 million. Eventually, he withdrew his request because he had decided he was going to vote against the bill. He was running for governor, so that was certainly his choice, and it turned out that Representative Wisnett, wanted the Cooley interchange also, so that's why the $50 million went to Bend. They came to me and asked if I would put it on the list, and I did. The rest of the bill is replete with things that are good for rural Oregon, and this is because we Republicans were at the table, and we managed to leverage that one vote into hundreds of millions of dollars coming back from Portland and into rural Oregon. Because like President Trump, I understand that infrastructure is an absolutely essential part of what we do in this huge part of the state known as rural Oregon. We have to have bridges, we have to have roads, and this bill gives those things to us. In addition, it preserves the inheritance, if you will, the legacy of our parents and grandparents who have built such a wonderful system of roads, bridges, culverts, and it's incumbent upon us to make sure we don't just use them up and leave it up to our kids to somehow come in and find the money to repair infrastructure that's the very foundation of our economy. So much more to talk about on this, but I'll stop at this point.